So, we're going to... I'm going to build a fighter. I'm just going to like test out these limits just to make sure. I think they're fine, but we will see. So, I'm just going to count these actually as I make them. Okay, so there's one. Actually, I'm going to put wings on this, just for fun. One... What are the biggest? I think these are the biggest ones. No, those can't be the biggest ones. Ooh, that's fancy. I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna see if I can find like a wingtip or something. So I think this, not that one. That one. Yeah, that fits. Okay, and that's definitely a bigger wing than the other one. I'm gonna look at these other ones though, just to see. Well, those are the two I spawned. Oh no, that one doesn't have an engine on it. We'll definitely use the one with the engine just because it looks cooler, but. Okay. Oh, wait a second. There's two different ones with engines? Which one's bigger? Oh no, it's just different on the back. Okay. Anywho, build this piece right there. Let's see, so we have 5 entities right now. Then I'm gonna put a... I just want to kind of... I think I'm just gonna have an engine on the back like this, so I can have maximum entities for other things. And... Okay. That doesn't look very good. Let me see if I can do something about that. That'll look so much better. You know, it matters. It'll help a little. Okay, so that's 7 entities. Well, we're gonna use a gyropod for sure, so I'm just gonna put this... I'm gonna combine it all together first, and then I'll see about gyropods and everything like that. So, combining... I'm gonna actually have to weld these. Well, not gonna actually weld them, of course, but... I'm gonna have to actually... Whoops, not the weld. Easy weld. Yeah. They're also known as Rio weld. Okay, so it's gonna go in the middle of... Oh, whoops. Can't get in. That's unfortunate. Here, actually, I know the perfect engine for it. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's it. That doesn't look bad either, so... I suppose that's more of like a bomber like engine, but whatever. It's gonna work for this fighter. I'm gonna choose the skin. I'm gonna change the skin a little bit. No glass. Because you can't no glass the cockpits, and then just have it be like the one-way glass, like they do on some of the station parts. But whatever. Okay, that's tilting up a little. I don't know if I really like that. If we can get to like not tilt up, doesn't seem to work. That does not seem to be possible. Whatever. I'll just have them tilt up. That's okay, I suppose. I know where fighters don't like actually need wings since they're just gonna be in space, but not that the wings would help anyway. But you know, just for effect. I'm gonna attach it using this one because I don't get an actual like lock-on point per se. I don't get a lock-on point for that one either, so I might as well just use the middle way. Easy weld. Oh god, is this even... How did I even get this to fit? I would think I put it right there, but that's clearly not going to fit. I might just use the pre-assembled wings, because that does not fit quite right. So if I can just pull it back with the physics gun. If I can get perfectly lined up with it, it's pretty good. Now how close is that? I don't know, that's pretty close. I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, well the last one was a little bit too far forward, so I'm gonna put it on like... Or wait a second, how was it? God, I don't even... Well, I pulled it back so it was too far forward, so I'm gonna put it... Point a little bit more forwards, and it'll be a little more back. Okay. That makes sense, right? Well, that looks like it's gonna line up right. Ah, glorious. It worked. Okay. Doesn't look bad. Looks good. Well, it doesn't look good. It looks bad. It looks not bad. That's a more proper assessment of how it looks. Okay. Not bad. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 entities still. I don't know why I checked again. Let's see, we'll spawn a chair. I might actually... The limit might be too high for the fighters. because this is actually ending up being a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I originally gonna make it 20, but I was like, no, because then you'll have like no space for anything, but turns out that's not the case. Put in this gyropod, because this is 8, and then the chair will be 9. And we need a pod controller and an exit point, so that'll be 10 and 11. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And like that. So get a wire pod controller. Whoops. Actually put it on the chair before I can link it. And a vehicle exit point, so this is 11. Then we need GPS, so that'll be 12. I know I could like collapse these tabs, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm just, gonna not do that. Okay, so that's 12 entities. Now, what else do we need? We need some life support. Doesn't really matter how much, I suppose. It's just a fighter, but... And then we're going to need to make sure we have weapons, because it is a fighter. So, let's see. That's maybe a bit large? Yeah, I don't really know if I want one of those. Probably do two larges instead of one of these huges. Depending on how well these fit along the walls. That's good. I'll put 2 there. Wait, can you get around those? Because that'd be unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed. Let's put them like this. Let's put them at that edge like that. And at that edge like that. They're pretty much the same. And you can get around it to the front, which is excellent. Right, so that's energy storage. We're going to need a little bit of oxygen, not much, so I can probably just put it on the wall like I did the battery. And I'm just going to do one of these, probably do medium oxygen storage, honestly, just so I can walk past, but apparently that's still too large, so small oxygen, CE small, I want. Not CS. Oh, that's still a lot. It's 29,000, it's more than enough. I don't feel like doing the math right now, but that'd keep us going for a long time. Tiny? I don't think tiny is really the right size. Actually, that's more than enough too. I'll just do that. Okay, so that's 4 more entities, so we're at 16. Although I didn't count that, so that's 17 actually. And we're going to put a button on here, so that'll be 18. The good thing it's not 20, I suppose. I'm just going to use like one of these generic power buttons. Okay, so that's fancy. And what else do we need? Well, weapons. I'm going to save this first, just in case it crashes. And having some really weird errors. Yeah, I didn't paste the whole thing. I guess I shouldn't have really expected it to, but I did. Yeah, just make sure I do right. Okay. Now we want fighter. Should be the name of it. Fighter. I was going to do like the Hornet or something, because that's a really unoriginal fighter name, but it's a fighter name. Okay, so now I'm just going to use these gold staff cannons, I think. Staff weapons, sorry. I think I can mount these straight with an easy... Actually, I'm going to weld them under the wings. So put two on each side. I'm going to weld them as far forward as I can so they don't accidentally like blow up the ship, but... There we go. Well, I'm going to put them right underneath the engine so I can mount them like easily and really evenly. Make sure these are lined up with here, because they should also sort of like come to the middle like this, because I think they're facing a little bit inwards. I'm not going to do it quite like that. I'm going to do it differently. I want it to be like sticking out from the engine, so I'm going to put it on this. Well, I'm just going to count the grid squares from where I'm going to put it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one, that's where the weapon goes. Make sure it's pointed a little bit in from the engine, so that they'll like sort of combine forwards. Let's get this one. Whoops. And put this on the engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose I could have done that without counting, really, but it's pointing a little bit forwards. Okay. That should be good. I'm going to multi-parent it all now. Actually, I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'm going to link it all. including the chair, of course, and all the resources we're carrying, and the staff weapon to here. And I'm just gonna grab one of these, whatchamacallits, Nakoda bottles. Where are they? Nakoda bottle. Okay. Just gonna slap one on there so we have enough power. It's gonna drain the power instantly, right? Yep. Okay, but now we have power to fire probably staff weapon shots. I think the key is 0. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, one of them is pointing straight. Oh, don't crash. Really? Fuck you. Come on. Ugh. God. Okay, I may have pointed that one a bit too much. Oh, whoops, not 8. What am I doing? Okay, that one's perfect. That's exactly how I want it to be. I mean, more or less, but... Okay, and then this one is not so good. 306 shots, eh? Oh, whatever. It goes there. That shouldn't be pointing down. I don't know why it is. Yeah, when I weld it, it's clearly pointing down. I just don't know why it is. It's probably because the wing is a little bit off. Or maybe the other wing is a little bit off. Although this one fires straight, so I think the wing on this side is just off. Yeah. So some of these shots look like they're randomly dropping, but whatever. Not really the point. Let's see if I can put this up a little bit more. Actually, I have to put the whole wing up. I'm gonna actually weld this to here. Oh wow, that's off too. I'm just gonna redo that part of the wing, and I'm gonna actually weld it, which is, you know, like practically sacrilegious, but you know, I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I want to move this wing as a whole and not one, like 2 individual pieces. I don't want to have to move one piece and then the other. Oh, whoops! I forgot to weld it because I'm so used to not welding it. Okay, let's take this off. Move this. Move this. Please. Really? Ugh. Okay. That's better. Now let's weld this piece. The center of this piece goes to the center of this piece. Not like that. Easy weld. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I just do it wrong every time. So, I think that's about the same inclination as the other one. It should be. It should be the same. God. Why? Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Okay. Let's just undo this. Here's the Hornet. That's the thing I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, these 2 wings are clearly not even. And this one's actually off. Yeah, this one's on fine. That one's off. But you can tell it's a little bit off the side of the wing, but whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and redo both of these, because I'm gonna see if I can, like, put them on right, you know, at all. Okay, I know I'm attaching them from the same point, because I have smart snap, so that's definitely not the problem. Attaching them to the same point, and the question is, how am I doing on this? You know, I'm gonna see if I can make those lines go perfectly straight, because that's the only way I really know of to tell if it's actually straight. There, that's perfectly straight. Oh, that's the reason the engine part, like, inclines up towards the back. So when it... Okay. Well, I mean, at least on it, now I know that's perfectly straight on, so I'll just tilt the cannon up a little bit. But, you know, at least I know why it's doing that now. Because this wing was on really straight. The other one wasn't. That was the issue. Okay. Well, this piece to here. Oh yeah, also if you're curious about the line I'm looking at, it's the one that's like along the outer edge of the wing, which I can't see right now, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there's like all those grid lines. I'm looking at the double line along the center, because that's the one I can see that tells me if it's straight or not. But that isn't helping me right now. Just not giving me the line. Come on, come on. Yeah. Apparently it's really straight now too, but that's clearly not right what I want. So I have to go at it straight in. God, this is so overcomplicated. Maybe I should just like not have wings on here. I could save myself 4 entities too while I'm at it. Oh, there we go. Okay. It looks right. I think that's right. Oh, and now it's freaking down too much. Good lord. Why is this so complicated? You know what? Screw this. We're not having wings. We're just not doing this. If there was a symmetry mode, but I can't handle, like, building wings without a symmetry mode. I do need a way to put it on, though, because I don't want to attach the cannons, like, right off the front, because that would look ridiculous. Maybe I should get, like, an X joint. And then... yeah, but that wouldn't really work either. You get an X joint and do it. C's on either side and then end, but that's a lot of entities too. I suppose it's no more than that double wing thing I was just using, but... Dilemmas. Maybe I could just, like, stick a panel off the end or something. Which is pretty much a wing, but it's easier, I think. There were like smaller versions of these spaceboat parts, like so they're more appropriate for like building fighters and stuff. Or maybe that'd be a fancy place to have wings, wouldn't it? Or not wings, but like cannons and stuff. I put some. Doesn't jut out quite enough though, but that'd be pretty cool. I'm not really sure where I want to attach the weapons for this. I know I don't want them on the front. I don't really want to use panels or wings, so that leaves me with like no options, so I'm just gonna put them on the front. Alright. Glad I did that. Alright, I still need to link up everything. Okay. Staff weapon, I'm gonna just put 2. One like that. One like that. Then I'm gonna link it all. Oh, not like that, to that. And link this. To this, and now that's depleted as it should be. Now, so make sure they don't like hit each other when I'm doing this. Good, that looks good actually. What's getting script errors? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and parent this, parent all of it to the centerpiece like I usually do. Unfreeze it, make sure it's parented quite right. And now I'm gonna duplicate it again so I don't lose it all. Glorious, whatever. Who cares if I hit the staff weapon limit because the Hornet has been saved. Make sure nothing horrible happens like that. God. I was afraid that would happen, and it did. Okay, I have one more idea for mounting these weapons. If this doesn't work, I'm not quite sure what weapons I'm going to use, but it's not going to be these, because these I have had issues with before. I'm going to select this side of it, just so I can get it to go on here. Oh, good lord, that's not quite right. God. Although the problem is that I just parented it, so... Undone multi-parent. Okay, good. Oh wait, we should make sure we freeze it all. Okay. Before something like falls off. Glad nothing did. And I'm gonna try that again, because I forgot that I had parented, so now let's go here. This is way too complicated. Adding weapons has added a whole new dimension to the making spaceships, honestly. So maybe the issue wasn't the control system, it was just having weapons on it. You never know. Yeah, that's not the side I want to do on this side. for this side at least. So I want it to be like right there-ish. Actually, I don't want it to be right there. I'm going to put it right there, so it hopefully... What? I just put it on the other side. Ugh, this is ridiculous. I tried twice on the opposite sides, and it still didn't work on the right side. Okay, I could put it there. Like that. That should be fine. I mean, I'm just glad it didn't, like, destroy the front of the spaceship when it's... Oh, that's not going to be okay. I bet you it's not going to be okay like that, because that looks really messed up. I mean, not messed up, but it's going to mess up my ship. It's probably going to, like, just completely blow it up or something. Yeah, I think I got this one on the first try. Oh, it did mess up my ship. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Can I remove everything, please? Alright. Put this back. Good thing I saved it, at least. Ooh, it's not parented, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I'm just gonna use different weapons anyway. So, I think I'm gonna use drones, actually. Not like this, though. I want something small, so you can't really tell it's a drone launcher. And I'm gonna put it on here and just point it forwards. Because drones, I don't think drones actually do that much damage anyway. I think I'm just gonna put like one on the front or something, because that should be enough, I think. I guess we will see. Okay. Attach to here, then wire. Or what, Stargate? Yeah, just the shoot is still 0. Oh, we don't have any power in this one. Weapons, weapons, weapons. You're so freaking complicated. Why do you do this? Not very accurate, but whatever. Okay, don't tell me that used up all of the power or something, because that'd be ridiculous. No, not even close. It's just apparently decided to stop shooting or something. What the heck? Or maybe it has to like recharge. I'm not quite sure how this works, so. I think it just has to recharge every once in a while. Maybe, hopefully there's an input for knowing how many drones are in the thing. Drones remaining, yeah, I'll just do that. So you'll like know how charged it. I wonder how charged it gets though. Does it only go to 5? Gonna need more than one drone launcher then, I suppose, aren't we? That's actually a really good idea, because that makes it a lot harder to like spam these and just sort of destroy everything like you used to be able to do. I always have 3 of these actually, or 2 because I hit the limit and I don't feel like increasing it. Now let's see. Should be like a deadly barrage of drones. It's not bad actually, but you know, that's fine, whatever. Or maybe I can put a staff weapon in the middle. Wouldn't that be glorious? Yeah, I'm gonna have like a screen or 2 up there, so he knows how much power he has and stuff. But let's see, I don't think that's gonna hit the ship actually, since it's just one of them, and I don't think the drones have that same issue with hitting the ship. I'm gonna parent all of this stuff, and then I'm gonna do my weird like testing method where I sort of like swing it around to see if it'll collide with the ship, and then I'm gonna make these weapons invisible because they are hideous. Save this as the Hornet. Okay. Wow. That didn't go very well, did it? Let's try not having this, just for a quick test. And just having those other weapons. It's probably the frickin' staff weapon. Yeah, the drones seem to be completely fine. I don't think they're affected by the whole swinging around thing. I'm gonna wait for them to charge up first, but I don't think they're hitting the ship, which is nice because that means we can have a weapon without having to have like some complicated system for it. But now here's the next test: did it hit the ship? It would appear the answer to that question is no. Therefore, drone launchers are excellent. I'm going to use these. I'm going to put like like 2 more on because this is not a whole lot of damage we can deal. Probably need to do mouse 1 for the left ones, mouse 1 for the right ones, so you have a little bit more choice. Right, to be in weapons because drones are a weapon. I mean, this isn't technically like the weapon side, I suppose, but it is effectively the weapon side. This is where all the weapons are. This is like tools, or maybe it is here. Yeah, let's put up 6. Well, I suppose I could put it higher if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. Let's get out the drones again. Yeah. Alright. Oh hey, how's it going? Okay, this should be good enough. I still don't think they're gonna hit each other, but I'm not quite sure actually anymore. Now that I added these extra ones. Yeah, okay. Maybe they will, because I put them so freaking close. Although they don't seem to have destroyed each other. Wait, drones do prop damage, right? Because I'm pretty sure they hit each other that time. Okay, that's a horrible prop to test on. There's no way I'm going to hit that. That's better. Actually, I'll go for an even bigger bridge. Like that, because I'm definitely going to hit that if I just put this in front of here. Yeah, that's in front enough. Okay. There, 20 drones. Actually, a lot more than 20 drones. I guess they've they've like overcome their fear of recharging or something. Whatever, I'm not gonna bother to destroy the whole thing. Yeah, they do prop damage. It's not a whole lot of prop damage. Not like it is in the show or whatever, where they just destroy everything. But that is some prop damage. Okay, apparently they just ran out. So they were charging, I guess. Yeah. Well, that means I'm only going to put on 2, because if they can do that once they're like completely charged and stuff, I don't want to have like 1,000 of those or whatever. There you go, just 2. Advance duplicate this again as El Hornito, because that's totally the right Spanish and stuff. But save it as the Hornet again. I'm just going to wire up the gyropod, and then this should be complete. Well, I need to wire up a little bit more, just the gyropod, I suppose, but forward is space, as always. Backwards is shift, as always. Move up. That's W. I don't do W as pitch up and S as pitch down anymore, because you can do that with the mouse on a fighter, so there's not like there's really much point. Roll left is A, roll right is D. We're going to save those for this, and I think that's all we really need, actually. Now we need to have these launch. Goes to mouse 1, because mouse 1 is on the left. This is on the right, so it goes to mouse 2. And I think that will be it. Let's just try putting another Naquid bottle onto the back of this thing, so we have like a million of these now. Whatever. Anyway. That should work. I'm just going to go ahead and save this again, since I just wired it and all. And then I'm going to go test it out. Make sure I'll paste it right. Yeah, alright. I'm going to do the entire testing sequence. So let's say we have a Hornet just laying around. You want to get inside, you're in up. Oh god, I'm so short. Okay. Turn on the gyropod, get in the chair. And you forgot to link up the gyropod, didn't you? Yep. Okay. Whatever. Let's just get going. Alright. And let's locate our target here. Jiggling around a lot, actually. More than I would have liked. But let's just say we're going forwards and we're going to go attack. this. Oh, good lord, that was faster than I was thinking it was gonna get going. Should probably get back to the planet before I die from lack of air, but it's pretty good actually. I like it. It's good. Let's use these rear drone launchers, even if it does not as much damage as a lot of other things. And we will have life support as soon as we put it in the ship. Okay, drops down. Everything is working properly. Let's duplicate it again. This is the final version of the Hornet. Actually, I'd be curious to see a Hornet versus, or a couple Hornets, that is. I don't think one would beat it, but a couple Hornets against the weapons platform, just to see. Also, once again, if you're interested in playing with me, all you have to do is ask. And I'll probably say yes. Right, I turned it off. I was like, it's not working anymore. Oh, whoops. I need screens still. So I know how much power I have left. I mean, the other resources are fine, but you don't really need to know how much power you have left on those immediately, so. Say. Oh, right, I'm dying! Okay, well, whatever. I can just respawn the Hornet. This is a much more successful ship than the other ones I built, actually. Because it's a lot more useful. Alright, and for the final version, I'll also probably take these random Nakura bottles off the back. Actually, I'm going to add a solar panel on top, too. And I wonder how many entities this is. 18? Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's better than I was hoping for. Generators, solar panels on top. Actually, I think I might make the limit for the fighters 20, because this actually fits inside the 20, and you could do it with fewer parts than this, because you don't need that button. You don't need the vehicle exit point or the GPS. You don't need the solar panel, of course. You don't need this extra whole piece. I think I'm going to drop the fighter limit to 20, actually. I'm going to make that segment of the video, because, yeah. Alright. I'm going to build ships of all of the classes, and then I'm going to see how many it takes me, roughly, to create what I think is a competent ship before I go ahead and do anything else. Actually, I'm going to put some Nakura bottles on here. I'm going to leave them on because it'll charge it automatically, and that's kind of what I want. Put 2 on here. 1 on this side and 1 on this side, like this. Just because that will sort of help with your whole we don't have any power when we spawn thing. Okay. And one more thing, I think. Yeah, and you also don't need these 2 Nakura bottles on either side, so there's that. Right, we need a screen for energy. And then a screen for shots fired. I'm going to do energy on the left, and then total shots left. I'm going to do 2 of those, the left cannon and the right cannon. Should be good. Create flat surface, because I sort of want to be able to actually see the screen. Oh, not like that. Yeah, that's better. And then left cannon, right cannon, 2 values. Okay. Fire the energy to a battery, obviously. The left cannon to the left cannon. The right cannon to the right cannon. I know, novel idea, but let's see, what is this? 21? Oh, I'm gonna have to remove an entity. I'm just gonna get rid of this. I mean, I can't just go around molding the rules whenever I want, so I'm gonna make sure this fits inside the rules. 20 entities, that fits. I think I'm going to enact a rule that's you can't have any more than 3 times your number of entities in constraints. So if I have 20, I can only have 60 constraints, which is fine. I'm well within the limit. I only have 41. So if you have a giant capital ship, I know you have 2,000 constraints or something. Constrain yourself. Ha 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 ha. God, I'm so clever. Anyway, yeah. Just don't go crazy with the constraints. And that's that ship. Alright, hello and welcome to Garry's Mod. I'm going to showcase for you a pretty simple fighter I recently built. Here it is. It's not much. Again, it's actually a lot like the shuttle, surprisingly enough. You can also get into it from the back. I'm going to unfreeze it. So this is like if you were actually going to go fly this ship. I'm going to go put it over here.